things just got a lot worse. We're back into the creepiest account on record. If you haven't seen part 1, which I recommend you go watch, we discovered a rec room myth, basically. His name is Bleak010, and ever since that video came out, we've been trying to debunk this over my Discord server. So if you want to help us, I made a dedicated Discord channel for this. Link is in the description or right here. Anyways, here's everything new so far. Alright, so firstly, when you load into the room, there is now a phone on a table next to the radio on the table. Previously, there was only a radio on the table sat in the middle of the room. I'll get into this in a second, but first, we gotta click this button again and go down here. In the first part, I showed a button in the corner that if you click, you respawn. But what I didn't notice is that there is a hallway that opens right here that leads into an empty room with a trash can. And if you go around the trash can, there's a button right here. When you click it, it teleports you to a different room with even more Morse code. This one translates into @Boyple. @Boyple is obviously an account, so we searched them up and it brings us to this account, which has 123 subscribers, level 1, and pretty much nothing else. The profile picture is just a forest. To go back to the main area, you just touch the picture frame. Before I show you this, there is still a couple things I want to show you over in this area. Right, so there is still a lot of things here that I missed since part 1. Firstly, this is where it gets a bit complicated. If you go over to this side and look over there, it says $H?E. We debunked this whole thing on a live stream. If you want to watch the whole thing, I'll put the link also in the description. But basically, there's Morse code here and Morse code there under the platform. I'll put a clip so you can see what I mean. And they both translate to D and B. So you put D and B in the question marks and transform the letters into numbers, meaning A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3, etc. And the code that comes out of that is 4825. So we'll remember that. On the same live stream, we noticed that this block was miscolored. So we tried messing around, and if you go here and walk through the wall, you discover a safe. If you put in the code that we noted down, 4825, the safe opens, revealing whatever this is. And when you go in, it teleports you to this basement, which is under construction. We'll have to wait for another update to open this. There's vending machines, and we couldn't find anything here. So if you want to try to find something, the room link is also in the description. And when you go back upstairs, you get teleported back. Alright, lastly, in the first part, I noticed this white cube, but I didn't bother to touch it. And if you touch it, weird particle effects will show up behind this tree. And if you touch those particles, it teleports you to this weird void area. There's pretty much nothing else here except for this tree, which has 2 secrets. You can actually climb on top of it if you look into this specific angle, jump again, and it teleports you to this computer room. We still have no idea what this does, and if you touch it, you get respawned. Lastly, with this tree, there is a door hidden right behind it that leads you to an elevator. That was not a voice crack, which oddly resembles the elevator from Doors. The elevator proceeds to go down for a bit, and at the end, it's just white eyes that stare at you, and then you get teleported back. Now, onto the phone. As soon as you touch the phone, you get teleported to this void-looking room with a phone ringing in the background. And if you touch it, sound warning, you get greeted with a lovely jump scare with some cartoon cat eyes, which is also Bleak's profile picture. As soon as you trigger that, this tree will appear in the corner, but there is also a button in the other corner that if you click, it shows you the account from earlier. As soon as you touch the tree, you get teleported to a rather creepy forest, to say the least. You can't advance anywhere else but go forward into this weird-looking statue. When you get close to it, volume warning again, whatever the hell this happens. Then, you get teleported to a computer room. And if you touch the computer, it just does a weird sound. There's pretty much nothing else here. We didn't find anything. Hold on, what? What? Wait. So apparently if you wait for like 5 minutes, a link shows up on the computer. I did not expect this. I just found a secret on random. Alright, hold on. Let me look this up. I'm guessing that if you stay here for longer, something else shows up or something like that, but I can't be bothered. Now for what you've all been waiting for. Bleak added me. During a live stream, Bleak messaged me 2 specific things. I'll put some clips up on the screen, but basically the first message stated that the Roblox account is fake. Someone in the chat, in the stream chat, told me about a Roblox account called Bleak010, and Bleak was apparently watching the live stream and messaged me to tell me that the account is fake. Then I proceeded to message him to ask him if he is related to Rust in any way. Rust is a Roblox smith, and he proceeded to completely ignore that question and send me a different message on a different occasion that the basement is not ready and is still being worked on. That's pretty much it for today, so again, if you want to help us out and debunk this whole thing, I have a dedicated channel in my Discord server for this whole thing. The link is in the description or right here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.